Hello YouTube, what's going on? Jeffrey here, aka Scanners Activate. So for those who don't know, my computer recently went to that. So for those who don't know, my computer, I took it to a technician to get it fixed. They uninstalled the insider preview build and then they wiped the hard drive. They said they ran it for a full day and a half. Nothing's happened. It didn't freeze again, so it worked fine. I get it back, and what do you know? It freezes up again. I literally was trying to sign in my Google account first time I did it. Then then it went nuts. Like it does it a lot more often now, like than it first did. So that's not good. Like literally every time I log on the computer, it does it, and it's getting more and more common. So I don't know. I mean, it definitely clears some stuff. Um, if I call him back, he's just gonna tell me wipe the hard drive again. It's probably something on the computer. But to be honest, if I wipe it, I'm just gonna I'm gonna put everything back on the computer. Um, but like it's not that because it literally had nothing on it. I went to go sign into my Google account and it froze up on me. Yeah, that's not good. So there's something in the computer. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm actually gonna shut this down now because I tried. What I came to tell you all, if I can put in my PIN number correctly to get into this. I tried to sign in the computer, and yeah, I was trying to record a video on this thing just now, saying, "Hey, I'm back with YouTube, yay!" And then it freezes in the middle of doing it. I'm like, okay, well, we'll retry it. So I record the video again, and it freezes again. I'm like, you know what? This isn't good. I'm taking this to someone to fix it up, somebody else. So hopefully my mom can get the money up to take it to Best Buy, figure out how much it's gonna cost. We can get it there, and they can fix it. But until then, yeah, it already took me 2 days to put everything on that computer. In fact, it's still not. I still have to put Fortnite on it, but I never had Fortnite on it in the first place, so whatever. But yeah, great. So I'm gonna take it back to get it fixed again. I don't know. At this rate, it just seems like it's the computer, and I hope I don't have to trash it because that computer was about $1,000. Not an unhappy thing to sacrifice. So, yay. Um. Yeah, I would take it into the repair shop. I try to plug in the capture card because I have had instances where I'd unplug the capture card, the computer freezes up again. Well, not really freezes. It pops up a screen saying you're into a problem, and I'm like, okay, it's the capture card, sure. But I unplugged it and it still did it. So I have no clue what the heck is causing it. Um, so yeah, I have no clue what to say at this point. Unfortunately, I can't I can't do content for YouTube. Um, What's unfortunate is I have a video and it's edited, it's ready, it's done. It's just um, I cannot render it to actually make it into a video. It's basically a bunch of files linked together at this point, and it can't become an actual video. So that's unfortunate. Um, because when they go and do the computer, chances are they're gonna have to wipe the computer, and that's not fun. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but man, the computer technician guy, he thought he fixed it. He said it was doing fine for a day and a half. When I get it, it freezes up first thing, so that's great. So we're gonna save the money, take the Best Buy. It's gonna be a lot more money because first time it cost $150, and I told my dad about it, and he says, "Well, I ain't taking it back to the guy." So I'm like, all right, fine. He doesn't want to take it back because you don't have to pay $150, and he's not paying him again. So he's like, "We'll deal with it now." I'm like, really? So, yeah, some sad news there again. I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna take the Best Buy. Hopefully by then I have my laptop. If not, it'll be fine. We'll take it. No matters. I'll get my laptop some point. I don't know when, because we're not getting it, Easter. I can tell you that. Because stuff happened, and yeah. So we're not gonna get it for a while, not for the next couple of weeks. It's supposed to be an Easter present, but unfortunately it's not. Um, so yeah, that's really sad. We'll get the laptop though. It should be able to record videos because it can play games at mid-range, medium settings. I hope it can record. This computer has a hard time. It uses about 20% of my CPU just recording a video of me talking. That's with no Elgato. That's really just me and my logo picture, which shouldn't do much to it. That's just with me talking. It's using 20%. Um, So, yeah, that's not really fun. Hopefully soon, though, we can figure out what is causing this problem. I don't know what it is. It could just be the computer where it cannot be fixed, and that will be really bad. I mean, Best Buys, I hope they know a lot about computers. Because the other technician guy, I'm sure he just Googles it. But that's what I'm sure he does. And yeah. Because I've seen him. He sends articles to me like a lot when I have computer problems. Um, who knows? I could be wrong. The person I took it to, I don't know. But yeah. I'm not. If he takes it back, he's gonna do the same thing and says that it works fine. So I'm gonna just take it into Best Buy. Hopefully they can fix it. If they cannot, then it's basically trashing the computer. And man, that is gonna be sad because my mom already said if we're trashing the computer, we're not buying another one. She is not buying another one. So that's great because the computer cost $1,000. No way we're buying that again, which is really sad. The fact that I spent like money on it for Overwatch and I cannot play it on anything but this computer. That's sad. So yeah, that's really unfortunate though. Yeah, I don't know what is causing the problem. But it's common for the iBuy power computers. I looked it up. A lot of people had the problem, but it's the only difference is for them. There is I don't know that exact computer, but I know the brand. For them though, it's only when they play games, not when they're just recording a video or something as simple as it is, which is weird. Um, yeah, but to be honest, Best Buys probably will not go in the computer because the computer has this little glass thing right here. Oh, I'm blocking it right here. This is glass. If they have to get into it to fix the computer and see what's going on in there, I don't care. Do whatever as long as it's fixed. I'm happy. And then it doesn't freeze up on me like that, like nonsense. But yeah, I don't know why it's doing it. Yeah, I have no clue. It's super sad. Um, I can use the computer, but it freezes up on me, so it works. At least I can get into it. That's good. Before, it was ranged. I probably could. By the time I got into it, it freezed up on me. So it definitely seems like the Insider Preview build, which is like the beta thing on it, it was part of the problem. But it seems like there's something else causing it as well now. Maybe it wasn't the problem, maybe it's the computer. But whatever it is, it's not doing it as much, which is good. It's not the hard drive, which is nice to know. It's definitely not the operating system, because he took it out and put this new one in, which shouldn't have caused it. So it's basically there's something inside that computer causing it. My dad thinks it's a virus, but to be honest, I have Windows Defender on the computer. It would tell me if there's a virus, and it hasn't. And I even checked for viruses. Wiping the hard drive also should have gotten viruses out if I'm correct. I'm not sure. Which is really weird. I do not know much on that, but hopefully we can get this fixed soon or later. It's just really bad because it's really sad because I just really want to record videos and I can't without freezing in the middle of it. And it's, to be honest, it's how the problem started. The only difference between when I first bought the computer, it was even doing it. It was doing it when I was at my grandmother's house. I was online. I wasn't sure that was happening because I take it here and it never had the problem, which is it's super weird. And then, but when I did it when I first bought it, it had the Insider Preview build on it, and I wasn't sure that was it because they have problems. So I was like, fine, when it did it as well, it would be boom, boom, boom. We hadn't enough time to log in, launch OBS, and it freezes up, which is exactly about the time it takes me to do it now, if not a little longer, because I get about 4 or 5 minutes into a video and it freezes up on me, which is weird. But it would pop up with a screen saying your computer ran into a problem, and then shut down and start back up. Log in, get the OBS, freezes up. That's what I was doing, day 2 of the computer. Second day I've had it. I put this Insider Preview on the first day. So my cousin said, get out of the computer. I did, a couple days ago. Now we're here. And the computer, is doing it again. But this time, it's doing it a little differently. What it did before, actually, was, it was doing it as it was recording. It just froze. Screen froze. I was like, what the heck? So I forcefully shut it off. Turn it back on, because it wouldn't do it itself. Which is weird. It's new as well. So I turn it back on, get into things, I go to reset the computer because I want that insider preview off the computer. I'm like, I can't stand this anymore. I get that insider preview off the computer. So, I hit reset the computer. Take it off. I hit reset instead of take the Windows Insider Preview build off. Instead, it freezes in the middle of resetting it. I'm like, oh great. So the only option I had to do was to forcefully shut off the computer. The one thing it told me not to do. So I turned the computer back on, and most of my files are still there, which is, I think I said I kept it, but it was weird because like battle.net, the installer was gone, but the file was still there, and if you click on it, it wouldn't open. I tried to go back to a fresh version of Windows, as you saw. That didn't work. It froze in the middle of doing that. So much was wrong with it. And then it got to the point after that, or really around that point, but there was lucky because let me in, where I would boot up the computer, and before I can put in my PIN number, which is literally 4 numbers, and it's, to be honest, I use my number pad, this number pad, to put it in. So it takes me like snap to get it in. Not long. And literally, as it says welcome, it freezes up. Every time, and it would not pop up with the screen. The screen would just be frozen with the image. That whatever's going on, that freezes. I cannot use the keyboard and mouse because if I press the new lock button, the light doesn't turn off or on. But what's weird is the keyboard, this still glows, and this light around here that you see is white, that still glows, and it's not frozen. It works. The RGB lights work fine on the computer. I can change the color, do whatever I want with them. They work fine. So it's the inside of the computer doing the problem. And plus, it was telling me that isn't related to the computer, and that it's the mouse telling the computer. It's the mouse. So basically, the mouse is causing the lights. It's not the computer telling the mouse what to do, which kind of makes sense. I don't know. At this rate, I cannot tell you much besides, yeah, I don't know. But it's not like I sign in the computer, boom, returns back, it shuts off, whatever. Before, though, it wouldn't shut off. It wouldn't, turn off, or it wouldn't pop up with the screen. It was at the first, when I first got it back, it was popping up with the screen. I was like, oh, good. Second time, I don't think it did, to be honest. And then from there, it's just getting more and more common. It's hitting the computer harder and harder and harder. Basically, it's happening quicker and quicker. From this time I log into the computer, it's weird. I don't understand it. So yeah. To be honest, if Best Buy says they don't know, or if they do the same exact thing and they say it fixes it and it doesn't, I'm trashing the computer. That's not fun. Which basically means I won't be able to record videos until I get a laptop, which is going to be sad because it's not sad, but it's like really, because I didn't want to record videos in this room with the laptop, which basically means the quality of the videos is going to be very downgraded because the laptop isn't as good as this PC here, which says something because this PC already uses up about 30% of the computer just to record around 25, just to record a video of me talking like this with this here, but it'll have my logo down in the left corner, and because it's clear and everything. It's super weird. But like it uses up 25% about that. And then if I get this new computer, it isn't even as good as it. It can play games at mid-range settings. I don't know if I can record on it, to be honest. And plus the computer is a little louder than normal now. It wasn't before. I don't know what that could be. I'm taking it to Best Buy's some point in time. But until then, I'm just going to take the computer out of the way. I'm going to put my old computer back up here and use that until we can get it in Best Buy's. So you're not going to see content again for probably a couple months. Because it'll take us a long time, about a month, to get it in Best Buy, depending on the price they want for it. It's probably going to be a lot of money. And then from once we get it in the Best Buy, how much it's going to cost, I don't know. It's probably going to be a lot of money because the computer's a nice computer. Very nice. So it's probably going to take us a while. So, let's ride the train and hope we have a good outcome from this. You're not going to see me on YouTube for who knows how long. Either until I get the laptop or until the computer comes back. Hopefully when the computer comes back, it won't freeze up. So, let's hope this works. Alright, that's it for today. I will see you guys soon. Well, I wouldn't even say soon. I'll see you guys eventually. Hopefully, when I see you guys, I will have my computer back. Cause I'm not gonna update you guys like all the time like I did before. I'm just gonna update you guys on the computer when it comes back. I'll just record a video and put it up if it works. If not, doesn't work, then I don't know. I'll think about it. What I'll do. But I'll see you guys. Hopefully, eventually. I don't know. We'll see. Either you're going to see me with a new computer to record with, or you're not going to see me at all. We should at least know by the end of April. That should be a pretty set in stone date. But I don't know. I will update you guys if the laptop cannot record and the computer isn't working. If that's the case. And if so, the content on this channel will not be happening, unfortunately. I will have to stop creating content because I have nothing else to do. That I just can't record content for you guys. And that is super sad. And I will be thinking about deleting the videos because, to be honest, if I can't create content, what's the point of having this up? Like, I don't have much up there to delete, so it's like, what the heck? And if I can't record any future content, I don't know. I might keep it up and say it was nice being a YouTuber for the 2 weeks. But, yeah. Until then, this might be my last time. Well, it won't be my last. The next time might be my last. Peace out, and goodbye.